Mega Man Star Force 3 Black Ace.
No, but I would be... My point, sorry, let me get to that. My point was that I wouldn't be as hard on the final dungeon of Battle Network 6 being recycled if not for the fact that the second half of the game is missing. Like, I think I would be more on board with the last dungeon being a compilation of the previous dungeons if there were more dungeons. All right, then. Go to the beach. Okay, I have had multiple people talk about this fucking... There's apparently an NPC on the beach.
Would cyber cocaine be white noise?
You gotta ask Oswald about that one. He's the expert. What the... Oh! Hey. They remembered you exist, huh? In a game entirely revolving around the cyber police. Copper got completely fucked. Yeah, Omega has been booped. Do not worry. Detective wants to tell a police force who, at one time, was investigating Geo, who was hiding the fact that he was actually Mega Man. He could have fooled me. I ain't seen him.
He done goofed.
Still a detective and assigned to patrol. Aloha. Yeah, you did a good job when we were here the first time. Huh? I'm not crazy, right? This place was completely fucking obliterated into a giant pile of raspberry jam. What?
They cleaned up the jam.
I guess so. Oh, hey, glad you survived, Gooseman. Sure.
It's okay, John. Somebody found the peanut butter.
Gotta balance it out.
Clearly they cleaned it up for Geo so he can still do side quests.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's obviously why they did it, but, like, they made such a big deal about, and check it out, my super ultra laser that'll destroy the whole world, and it actually just slightly inconveniences a location for, like, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, keep in mind that the studios were also blasted with strawberry. I guess that's what happened to the last of the Spaceballs leftovers.
Oh yeah, I guess that place is probably back too. When would she have learned that? Like, I guess you could have just assumed Geo told her about it, but Geo was still being a little secret hush-hush boy at the time. I cannot believe that this game ends with everyone deciding that they were, in fact, the Mega Man Star Force. Oh my goodness, are we actually gonna shoot ourselves into the fucking meteor with that stupid rocket? This would be the worst Chekhov's gun.
They must have known about the satellite admins.
I'm sure they knew about them, I guess, but I wouldn't think they'd know about their relation to Geo. That's what I mean.
Star Force. I guess the real Star Force were all the Bing chilling we ate along the way.
God bless them. Oh, right. Jack and Tia did the dumbest fucking thing imaginable and made me hate their characters over the span of 5 seconds. An entire game's worth of slow redemption completely ruined in one cutscene. Fuck those little brats.
To be fair, it's less Chekhov's gun and more Chekhov's rocket launcher. Jack and Tia are royal orphans of the crater formerly known as Yumland, and now they want to pull an Eren Yeager on the population.
Yep, that right down to the 80%.
So, just fuck Geo's other friends? Even the ones that can fight?
Buddy, you're preaching to the choir. Battle Network's had this problem for a long time, and Star Force is not helping. Sure, I buy it. Why not? I hate that the modern example of war against humanity is Eren Yeager. He isn't the first nor the best. No, I think the reason people like myself use that example is people unironically really like the ending of that show.
Remember that
and
the
people
fat kid
unironically like
turned
Eren
down a job
Yeager.
opportunity to
And
save
that's
the
very
world
funny to
so
me.
He could be a tier 3 simp. Ginger B.
It's very funny. I see, and instead of contacting any of the super special space people who work here, you got the guy who's like a groupie for a pop idol? I don't...
I don't care for Star Force 2's main villain. I'm going to say that straight up. That being said, Lee being here instead of Vigo is my why didn't Duo come back for Star Force 3? Level fan gripe. She even had similar motivations to Jack and Tia, which could have led to some interactions between them. But no, Lee is here because he made a really good stage. Get out of here.
What? Now that you say that, what happened to Vega? Is that mentioned anywhere? Or is it like Dr. Regal in Battle Network 6, where he just completely vanishes off the face of the earth and no one mentions
for
him?
an 11-year-old even.
She fell into a plot hole. She died due to back pain.
The walking adoption agency Aaron Boreal really just say, hey, I like that you said fuck you king and fuck you, dealer. In public. That took some nuts.
Hey there, suspicious second mom lady that I don't really trust.
Were they big about the aftermath of SF2?
Ugh, puns. Blindsided me with that one.
She's busy with her only online Waves account.
Why don't you trust her? Because
Clearly after we kill
need a
the
last
final
second
boss,
twist
we
still.
need to kidnap John to Fortnite so he can play Rock Band 5 finally.
it was too obvious that something was weird with her. And the weird thing being, she's actually a super good guy who really likes Geo. Just seems too easy.
Gio is gonna be so awkward if anybody were to ask for a picture of his mom.
Boy, good thing that'll never happen. Kids sharing pictures of their mom. Star Force universe would never stoop that low. The only reason I don't trust her is because it was way too easy. Too simple. I'm ready for her to swoop in at the last moment after we stop Jack and Tia and be like, haha, I'm actually the bad guy. Here's my tragic story. It could not happen, but I'm prepared for it to happen. Who could possibly be ho-ho-hoing at us? What? Okay, you're really just making shit up now. You can't.
Well, she did royally flush King down the noise potty. It can't be that bad, whoops.
Oh, God.
He's fat!
Well, guys,
I thought you died. Yes, but I lived.
this is, go back to when I thought Heartless was going to be the twist villain, because this is fucking dumb. This is too stupid. What? Why? No way, Geo is Mega Man? Yeah, let me hydrate while this happens. Zam. I didn't know they just, like, sent him into the noise. I thought they, like, put him somewhere. Like, I didn't... Alright. I thought she was a little more careful than this.
So, yeah, this is something of a plot twist. He wasn't going ha ha ha, humans are worthless, just to be theatric. It's a shame that King is just kind of a flat, boring villain who just likes murdering children because he watched too many KNI John stream archives.
I don't give a shit about him.
That's right.
Like, he's back, I guess.
Joker exploded so hard that only specifically King turned into static. Him and his entire dumb-based gambling table. With functional lasers.
What's... Oh, hey, Luna. What was the point of pretending to kill him then? Genuinely. If he was gonna come back 10 minutes later, what was the point? Alright, let's go back to the school for right now.
Elevator.
Yeah, Wizard King. I'm a what?
I was just kind of hoping that he was gone, like they had actually killed him off and got rid of him that unceremoniously, because then it would be more acceptable to me that he is like the most boring fucking character in this entire franchise. He is so flat in one note that I was like, oh yeah, go ahead, let him kill him off like that, fine, good. He was just like a placeholder villain.
I feel like the writers really wanted Vista Point to be in this game.
That was the vibe I was getting with that camera pan, and I was like, oh right, no, they got rid of Vista Point. They just scrapped that for some reason.
Have we finally found a character John is more eager to see brutally murdered than children?
I'm not even eager, because that would imply I hate him. Like, I just feel nothing.
Mr. Boreal called all of us to make sure we still had functional parents. Although he has mixed feelings about Luna's. Would they even know if she was gone? It was since upgraded to Windows 7.
Oh. That was too good for this game. Guys, I just shot myself into space like 6 months ago. Very similar situation. Come to think of it, it's actually suspiciously similar. He's going to fire himself into space at a giant ball of noise.
And all of his friends have the colors to make a Power Rangers ensemble.
That is true, but also Hope is here and finally just tell her you're fucking Mega Man. Can we please stop teasing this and get it over with? Don't hurt your mother's feelings anymore, Gio.
Mom, I met second mom, also dad's a meteor, also Megaman.
What's that? Oh, some other bald fuck telling me they're gonna blow up society or something? Yeah, that's great. I got work tomorrow.
What a time to be alive. Geo, so now you know that you have two moms. I did ask my wife Heartless, and she is shopping for 3 more years of birthday gifts. Oh wait, your 2 girlfriends are here? Perfect. I can teach them polygamy early. It'll help make things easier when I tell their parents. Why are you looking at me like that, sweetie? Boreal clutching at pearls now, wishing that he got in on the double mom action. More desperate than ever to file those adoption papers.
Just couldn't commit.
Almost like he became a Mega Man.
Fuck, I wasn't thinking about that. I should have said it. I'm sure we'll bind you and your father together inside of that Ryusei no Rockman 3. Yeah, Hope is taking this shockingly well, yeah. I'm a little disappointed that... Like, why did they do it off screen? What was the choice there? Like, they keep teasing and building up to this moment where Gio will admit to Hope that he's Mega Man, and then some random new character who's barely done anything shows up and does it off screen. That's
together with his parents,
a bizarre
of the
decision.
meteor, a brother band with his mother. If the writers weren't cowards, this scene would have ended with Hope becoming brothers with George Cowards.
Yeah, that's so weird that never happens.
Say, as yellow as Bud's shirt.
Hey, Omegasis, you want to say something? Remember when you were a main character?
Here, George, it's the last time you can touch your father. I hope that's the last time we see Zack. I bet Hope always knew she was just waiting for her to tell her.
I had that vibe. I was kind of waiting for that to happen. There were a couple cutscenes where I figured she was gonna mention it or figure it out, and I don't know. This feels like a really anticlimactic way to end this story chunk. This little thread here. I forgot his name was Woody.
If John's flawless battle strategy of finally using his shield doesn't work, I hear there's a pretty good baseballer program.
We'll see. We'll see if the final boss. Also, weird username. Thank you for the sub. We are indeed going to space, but if whatever the Star Force 3 final boss is, because they haven't really built up some kind of monster to fight, as much of a difficulty spike as the final boss of Star Force 2, we might be in trouble. No, I was thinking about dicking around in space for a little bit, Mom. Yeah, man, you and Bud sure did pretend to do some stuff in some cutscenes. I remember that. I worked so hard to learn how to fight and not have to sit out the final round, even though he had like a big dumb character moment in the middle of the game where he decided not to fight anymore for no real reason other than they stopped wanting to include him in the plot cutscenes, I guess. Wow. There you go. What? There's your one line mentioning Vega. Yeah, Mega tends to get drowned out in human-to-human cutscenes unless they need a jokester. I
Bud, for fuck's sake, give me Taurus 5-3, you king of ginger bee.
I've liked the story of this game so far, but the thing I miss from the first game that hasn't really been there since the first game is Geo and Omega's dynamic. Where Omega was, you know, like the secondary main character and had like character development stuff happening, whereas now he pops in, says some weird phrase from like Australia that no one says, and then pops back out. I don't know how I feel about him being reduced to a comic relief character. I still like him when he does show up, but
So their strategy to get him there is the Wi-Fi equivalent of one of those giant novelty circus cannons and a middle school science project. Is it too late to start rooting for Jack and Tia?
It's like when you do the paper towel tube and you put the CO2 canister in the bottom in like 8th grade science class.
John the First, no Star Forces sci-fi. "3 years ago, 2 shooting stars were born into the universe. One red and one blue. The red star became as large as a moon, while the blue star was as small as a flickering flame. The red star was created by billions, but held no weight. The blue star was nurtured by a
What
few,
the fuck are you
yet
talking
carries
about?
the weight of an entire world. One star beckons despair, while the other is the harbinger of hope. While one falls down, the other must rise up. That is the story of Chio versus Meteor Grave. SF3 in poetry. Peak. Cricky got some Vegemite on my prawns on the Barbie. Mega probably.
Alright then.
Sending a child to destroy a meteor. Wait. This is just the Pokemon auras all over again.
Oh, hi, Magnus.
But the National Science and Technological Council, aka the NSTC, has nothing to do with this stream.
It's not technically a no sleep till clear because it's probably not going to be any longer than a regular stream. Oh, apologies, by the way, if the YouTube sub thing keeps popping up. That's the little, like, teal green one you'll see that says subscribe. That's because this is linked to my YouTube channel as well, and, well, I did upload a video recently, so that might go off a couple times. Sorry about that in advance. Oh, well, have some viruses, though. You haven't fought anything in a little bit. Oh, Omega, you and your one-liners. You're such a fun, wacky character. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Large boy alert. Yeah, it's the 3 Mets. One last time. One final go at 3 Mets in a vaguely triangular shape. A final farewell. They wanted to say goodbye. Yep. I don't blame them. Maybe one day we'll get a new Mega Man game. One day. Oh, I just go back.
All Gears got buff in the future. Dang.
Oh boy, one last visit to this fucking place. At least this one is probably not completely recycled. Hopefully. It looks different. Yeah, I kind of figured we were at the point of no return, but I guess not. So. Still a big shitty maze, though. Good. Wouldn't want it any other way. Fuck off,
You
one
can't
step.
just face tank your problems away, John.
Watch me. Man, I just, keep getting Wingblade, huh? I'm not gonna complain about it, but bizarre occurrence. Ace is here in spirit, and also maybe literally here because he's still saving my game for me. All right, let me hear this shit. Hey, hey, Dad. How you doing? Bye. Pretty good. Pretty good dungeon music.
Remember to use LRL or RLR on Wingblade for extra attacks.
All right.
Also, I hope you're ready to suffer for chat's amusement.
I think I still prefer Battle Network 4's Final Dungeon. Forte, thank you for the gift sub. I think for Battle Network 4, what's it called? Save the World? I don't remember what it's called. I think Battle Network 4 still has the best Final Dungeon music, but this one is pretty good. Save our planet, that's it. Which is actually, isn't that the one that people figured out is actually like a cut song from Mega Man X4? Like it's in like an early, there's a different version of it in an early trailer for Mega Man X4. So like the best song in Battle Network 4 is a cut song from an earlier Mega Man game that they ended up reusing. Because I believe they were composed by the same guy. I think, because Battle Network 4 had a different composer than the rest of the Battle Network games, and I believe it's the guy who did X3 and X4, I think. Okay, so we're going back to this gimmick. Good. I am okay with action gimmicks. Okay, organize folders or save progress. Yep. Alright. Let's save and get going. I'm curious if this is our don't have to tell me, but I'm curious if this is our final dungeon gimmick or there's a different dungeon gimmick as well. Two of Braves is really good as well.
The crimson is huge. That must mean it is huge. Guts.
I'm not saying that the other Final Dungeon musics aren't songs aren't really good. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck you. Once again, John takes an L. Oh. Really? So they just gave up on the final dungeon. They were like, literally just, here's a placemat maze. Here you go, here's some crayons. While you wait for your chicken nuggies, little boy. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Does this make the milk or the cigarettes?
boy, I wonder what the final dungeon gimmick is gonna be. Oh, the gimmick is nothing. There is no gimmick. It's just still a fucking noise maze. Oh, for fun. And I still have to deal with this too. Oh, God.
Wait. I get it, now. The final boss of the game has to be Plazio-Surf. The dungeons are just the same.
They're a little too similar. Also, hey, it's those gravity guys. Forgot they did that.
The only thing I'm grabbing is pills.
Oh boy.
Not so fun fact, you can't pick up a memory splinter while the crimson balls are swarming you. They can and will start swarming right before you pick one up, by the way.
I'm trying to think, like, well, I wonder if there are any good final dungeons in
Kelvin
this series.
Search.
The shooting star thing in SF1 is cute, I guess. Battle Network 3's final dungeon is fine. I like that one. Battle Network 5 just kind of reminds me what a wasted concept the whole thing is. So that one actually kind of just pisses me off. The dungeon itself is fine, but it's just, I look at it and I'm like, oh, the entire game should have been like this instead of just the final dungeon. But it's fine. Battle Network 1 was reused, 6 was reused. Battle Network 2 was the teleport maze, which was fine. I don't remember having a problem with it. Again, I'll have to replay. And then, like I said before, 6 is just reused shit again. Star Force, was Star Force 2's final dungeon the one with the guards where you had to draw the signs? Because that was, I can't judge that because on my particular very cool Nintendo DS, that dungeon was basically impossible. I'm sure if I was on like a regular DS, it would have been fine, but it was unplayable in the state that I was playing the game. There was just no way to do it.
Mutech is somewhat interesting, if you wanna try it. Would not recommend, though.
It's interesting. It's not good though. Oh boy. Can't wait for 4 rooms of this. John, use your multi-noise one of these days. I mean, I can use it, I guess. It just is gonna kind of force us to sit through extra cutscenes. I don't really need it for random encounters. Oh, really? Nothing here. Just a complete dead end. Go fuck yourself. Awesome. Just like that Junji Ito anime, Gurren Lagann. I don't know. There was weirdos. There was spirals. It's close enough. What the? Why did I like automatically move? Did I press down? I didn't think I pressed down. Oh, what is this? I didn't even notice this is what my charge shot was.
Virtually nothing because screen
I've only used it on guys when guys were right up on me. Hey, there we go. That's much better than one of you spawning in and then the other one not spawning in or just like flying into a hole. Exactly, yeah. What is the point? You're absolutely right, by the way. What is the point of letting me see where the marks are located? Because I can't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't help me. It's not like I have a map to zoom out and look and, like, guess. I still just have to walk literally everywhere anyway. So nice of Pat to leave the trash bin and come say hi. Because it saves seconds if you use it right.
You just know that there's gonna be plenty of spirals just to bait you. Hashtag waste his time 2024.
Yeah, I could tell immediately as soon as it showed me those images of where the memory shards were. I was like, oh, so this entire map is gonna be nothing but a bunch of fucking spirals to waste my time, get me attacked by these noise balls, and bait random encounters. That's gonna be it, right? For fuck's sake. These cryptid virus fights don't give battle rewards either, yeah. There. Done.
But John, they just want to make sure you remember the final dungeon.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Capcom, okay, Star Force 3 is gonna be the big finale. This finale dungeon needs a gimmick that'll really surprise the player. Developer, Mr. Capcom, I've got it. The gimmick is that there isn't a gimmick. Capcom, holy fuck, you're a genius.
The gimmick really is that there is no gimmick.
You're now in charge of our next Mega Man RPG, the Gotcha One.
The gimmick really is there is no gimmick. The final Mega Man RPG dungeon is time-wasting recycled crap. I mean, what more can you say? Really, it's fitting. What more fitting way could there be to end the Mega Man RPG saga than reused content that's a complete waste of time?
I heard that pain-relieving sigh when you pulled the blue lady, John. Don't think I wasn't paying attention.
Why did that not... Huh. Okay. I mean, it was probably at this point in the game that they were already informed that this franchise was fucking toasted and they weren't going to be making anymore. So they're probably rushing
John,
to get it
the
done.
The dragon has 3 layers of shield. You have to destroy its body first.
Ah, okay. I just kind of figured that would bypass it, like a large attack like that. Like it would break or something, you know? Hi, Kelvin.
You couldn't always remember where you were supposed to go whenever you backtrack. Now you will always remember where to go when you backtrack within the same dungeon. Oh, snap. Kelvin obtained the shield from Sonic 2. He's gonna go fast. So, what happened to all of his homies? I guess they all got mass murdered by Cepheus off screen.
Yeah, some people brought that up last time, and I'm also curious about that.
Is this gonna be your call over again?
Panda!
I bet some Capcom dev thought they were having a Giga Brain moment by making the dungeon for a ball of radioactive junk day to just be restyling the least liked gimmicks from the series. Do good on the fight.
Sure.
I'll change my name. Pressures on, Codeman.
I love how Omega just knows all this shit. Anytime some, like, weird wave world bullshit goes on, Omega Sis is immediately like, I know exactly what happened. Let me explain it to you. He's literally doing the thing. Shows up, says some dumb shit, and then it's time to fight. We're off the chain. Oh, Mega Sis, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Libra Scale X. Oh, I hate when bosses do that. I hate when they let the bosses move frame 1. It's such bullshit. He gets one last dance with his girlfriend before Prime Force gets Thanos snapped. Yep. A little overpowered, perhaps. John, just press A before frame 1, easy. All right. Oh, hold on.
And so, John finally built up enough courage to shove his sword inside his blue crush. Happy end.
Oh, cool. They're even less distinct now.
How fitting is it that your first boss refight in the final dungeon is the one that showed up in an Omega boss multiple times to screw you over?
They are only going to get less distinct from here, John. Great.
Azul, this should have been where the Omega variants popped up.
Cool.
Maybe that was the game telling John to chill.
No, I just don't. I don't know why I was locked onto the other guy for like 1 second and then stopped and locked onto someone else. Oh, come on. Every time I keep walking and the room just keeps going, I'm like, oh, fuck. God damn it.
Warning, 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 warning.
Look, you get progressively less interested as it goes on.
An unblockable attack. It also takes away your shields. They are only vulnerable to swords.
Yep, yeah, they're like the shadows. I do remember that. The final map is gonna give John depression. Well, there you go. That's why I've got my little friend down here in the corner. Cube! Fucking hell, guys, we're out of monster ideas.
Open the box.
We can't throw any more Wibble-Dees at him. Alright.
So, we're designing enemies for the final battle. What should John fight? ... Weird cube.
Again, this series has done the impossible and once more made me hate a gimmick that I like because they use it too much. I am already sick of mashing the fucking A button and spinning in a circle and hoping I hit the shit. And the thought of doing this for 2 more rooms after this is, yeah, I'm not enjoying that. John playing this has made him hate this whole sub-series in the end. Oh boy, holy panel. I mean, I guess when I only have 3 panels, it's a bit more useful than it is in Battle Network. But then again, every enemy has break everything, so...
Also, tips on the Mutech cube. They are only vulnerable when their red symbols are facing you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you will need piercing attacks.
I figured. Oh boy, I got the cube. Oh man, I am already out of commentary. I thought we'd have something to talk about, but holy shit, this is wow. Actually, wow, was not expecting this. Since you're clearly not going to count as a Galaxy Advance involving new tech that makes a Gorgon Eye. Oh, right, Galaxy Advances. Oh, sorry, guys, I was reading chat. Now there's another random encounter.
New tech, blue ladies, or spirals.
Am I going to continue the post game? Probably not, no. I got to be real. I keep seeing people talking about it. I really don't think I'm going to play any of the Star Wars post games. I barely like Battle Network enough to do those post games. I don't know. I won't say no, never, but
Has Star Force 3 ended world hunger for you yet, John?
it is gameplay-wise the best of the three so far. That is what I will say. What do I think of the boss designs of Star Force so far? You mean like their visuals or how the fights are structured?
Avalanche is funny. 5 snowy hits to the entire field, and it leaves hit enemies frozen. Let it go.
Visuals, I don't know. I feel like most of them I feel nothing. And the other half I'm like, look at this fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Chaos, thank you for the sub. Of course you wouldn't get tired of corn, my friend. Hey, Cancer. Like, there's a couple that I think are neat, but for the most part, they're fine. I think a lot of the more humanoid ones are more interesting. Like, I like Gemini. I like Mega Man, obviously. Mega Man, Gemini, Harp Note. I think Jack's stupid edgelord costume is neat. I like Ice Lady's design, even if she won't fucking leave us alone. Why could I, like, not move for a second there? I don't know what that was about. I guess I was stunned from the electricity.
It almost feels like we're back in Star Force 2 with these encounters.
Yep, love it. Queen Tia's good design. If she wasn't strapped to like a gigantic Roomba, then yeah, I would agree. I like the rest of her design. I understand it's supposed to look like a dress. I get it, but yeah. And then you have like the monster type designs, which I'm just kind of not a fan of the more monstrous designs in general, let alone like the specific ones that are in here. Like the ones that are just like a big animal do nothing for me. I'm just not interested in the
I will say
Yeti.
one thing I enjoy this
Plesiosaur.
game is bringing back memorable chips from previous games like Avalanche and such. That was an enjoyable gimmick when it did happen, and you weren't dependent on it to progress. You flew too close to the sun, John. Feel the wrath of the super cube. Roll rewards are double.
Oh, I could step on that. Okay. The air shoes. I expected that I would, pop over to the panel on the left. Yeah, Taurus Fire is fine, I guess. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of, like, the animal-looking ones. They don't look like, these like cool technologically advanced radio wave monsters. They just look like RPG bosses is the way I would describe it. Fuck you.
John, I don't like the monster looking bosses. Battle Network, Angry Beast Man noises.
Yeah, that's not even like a specific thing for this series. That's
Note
just
to self, don't take John to the zoo. He will end up getting Tom Sus flashbacks.
Yeah, no, it's just sort of in general. That's just sort of my design sense overall. It's not just in Star Force. Like, when I play RPGs, I never pick the, like, monster-y characters. They just don't, interest me, really. Yeah, it also does not help that I think Star Force 2's theme of cryptids was not great. I think it was a really weird, dumb choice to go after doing constellations in like outer space to go to Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. It was certainly a choice.
It's like no one remembers the Star Droids.
So I'm hearing you like Moon Destroyer's design. Yeah, it's fine. Oh. Thought he was gonna keep coming towards me. How does one like Moon Destroyer but hates Terra Terra Condor, yeah. No, I love the first boss from Sonic Heroes. I had forgotten about that one. Hydrate. Zam.
You can't just face tank your problems away, John.
Watch me. Thank you for the follow. I feel like they had a million, why can I not? Did I get them all?
If there's any boss design I would say I actively hate, it's Dark Phantoms. You can never take that yokel seriously.
Dark Phantom is a good example of, again, like with the animals and stuff, where in Battle Network, and let's not misinterpret this, Battle Network has some shit-ass Navi designs. Flam Man comes to mind. Navis had like these super specific rules about designing them that makes them all look kind of consistent and like they all belong together, you know? Whereas the enemies in this series just seem to kind of be whatever they could think up. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but... So all of the Navis looked like they belonged in the same universe in the same time, and they all came from the same place. Whereas this one, you've got the Yeti, and then you've got the magician in a top hat guy with Phantom of the Opera face. And then you've also got the big bull, and then you've got the bird, the one that's just a bird. But I feel that's more a result of Star Force as a setting. I talked about this more when we played the first game, that I think Star Force as a setting is kind of confused. I think Star Force is like caught in between wanting to be more quote-unquote modern, like mid-2000s modern, and being super futuristic. Boy saved. Don't worry. I was taking care to not hurt the boy. Like, oh, all this crazy wave road stuff and everything, but also everything's based on radio waves, and people don't have navies anymore, and there's no cyber world, and like I said before, to me, it feels like, despite taking place 200 years in the future, Star Force feels like it comes before Battle Network, to me. Whereas, yeah, and I think sticking to the space theme would have helped it feel more futuristic.
Don't forget that all the phrases that are mandatory to wave change is all about surfing. Even the card seller is a surfer dude.
Yeah, that's also a weird kind of, not even really a theme, just like a motif they reference occasionally. Remember that you have cloakers, John? I mean, those, will they work? We're in a level appropriate area.
So you're saying you like Navi designs better than EM designs because the standards for EM waved goodbye?
Nope. I have 990 HP, yes, but the I don't know if the algorithm works the same way. But in Battle Network, the algorithm only takes into account like your real max HP, like your max HP from HP memories.
I don't like when Johnny Wonny throws his U-Woo paws at the enemies.
Most of this HP is from programs. Whatever. Is there one you consider worse than Charge Man in Star Force? Yeah. Probably Plesio Surf. So it's not only simple, it's incredibly stupid looking. Like, it's barely a design, and the design is bad.
You save the boys, but you never get to hug the boys.
Well, I gotta go to that room that they're in. I forgot, they, like, go somewhere. There's, like, a big Hertz that you're saving them for.
He's fat!
The Kelvin key doesn't do anything! I have all the pieces, it just keeps clicking. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to remember where I came in. There we go. Tiny Geo! Look at him! The small tot Geo! Look!
Protect the child. Not you, Boreal, he's not your kid.
Not yet.
Before he got quite so stellar.
Geo less than stellar. Fucking walk. I know we joke about him being a Chad, but in the fucking trash where you fucking belong. Yes, the dinner mentioned. It turns out the dinner was meatloaf and green beans the whole time.
Huh, that's weird. Why are the writers putting last words into my mouth?
My mouth tastes like dramatic irony. Yeah, club strong. Let's go. Oh, hydrate for boss. Once again, John takes an L. Okay. Done again. Genuinely having more of a problem with the random encounters than these guys, honestly. Why is it only the V2? Yeah, that's the last dungeon for you.
Friendly reminder that this is Tia and Jack's half-assed attempt at pulling out all the stops. Just a bunch of replays.
Oh, right. I keep pushing Jack and Tia out of my head because... Holy character assassination, Batman. Like, sorry, you're not redeeming... We'll see what they do, but, like, I'm sorry, you're not redeeming them at this point. There's no amount of Houdini of the beach and good boy vibes that are gonna offset the fact that you tried to kill everyone out of sheer spite and nothing else. Sorry. If we can redeem Dr. Regal, we can redeem Jack and Tia. I think the difference with Dr. Regal is Dr. Regal's entire brain was fucking melted. Just literally turned him into a different person through dumb technology, whatever. Jack and Tia, I presume, are just gonna go, I'm sorry, ooh. I didn't have no parents, and therefore that excuses my genocide. Yeah, the entire point of Regal is that he literally could not be redeemed. He could not be redeemed so hard, he just killed and tried to kill himself.
He was mind crushed. But Geo, we did Houdini of the beach together. You're trying to drop an asteroid on my house.
Again, I need to reiterate, for no reason. They have no reason for doing it.
Dr. Wahui did the wireless surgery. Very precisely, might I add. Erased the last 10 years of his life. Biggest load of BS I ever seen.
That's the thing, like, if they had any reason for doing it, other than they Angie, then I think I would be able to sympathize with them a little more, but like, the day was saved. We were done. We had control of the computer. They could have just told Meteor G to fuck off. Ah! Okay, he's not gonna move, I guess. I was waiting for him to move so I could grass all those panels, but they're just gonna stand there.
Sorry, crimson poisoning does result in genocidal tendencies.
I suppose so. They only move when you start getting rid of their circles. Okay. Yeah, like if they hated people, could they just leave with Meteor G and go somewhere else? Yeah, it seems like it's almost like they shouldn't have pretended to kill off King for 5 seconds. Like, what was even the point? What was the point in swapping over to Jack and Tia being the main threats?
John, you can use your buster to get rid of their rings. You don't need a preset amount of damage to remove them, just a number of hits. Like Super Barrier.
Ah. Alright.
Tia, are we the baddies? Shut up, Jack. We have a genocide to commit.
You know, and it wouldn't bother me as much if they had not spent so much time trying to redeem the two of them as like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, they're not that bad. They don't even really seem to want to do this stuff that they're doing. But then this. What was the point of everything else if you're just gonna do this? Okay, I guess you need to explain to me, when am I supposed to press LRL or RLR? Like, when does the input come in? I should have asked that.
But even if they used Meteor G to go to a different planet, wouldn't that planet also get infected with noise?
Well, I don't give a shit.
The input is ready as soon as Acid Ace appears.
I don't know. Do I have to hold down A like I do in Battle Network? I guess I forgot to do that. Usually input cards you have to hold down A. Don't need to hold down A.
Also, the commands are LLR or RRL. You don't need to hold down any buttons.
Try again. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, usually there's a sound cue.
You have to input button prompts as soon as the name appears, not before Acid appears. LLR or RRL.
Okay, everyone just keep telling me different
You may
stuff.
need to be a bit
One of you will
more
be right
generous with the
eventually.
timing. Wait for the camera to start turning.
Okay, so I'm either supposed to wait less or wait more. I guess we'll find out. One of you are going to be right eventually.
Whoops, I was big wrong. I apologize for misinformation. I promise I don't spread it intentionally.
John, it's easy. Just wait the correct amount of time.
No, it's
Oh,
as
great.
soon as the name appears on screen. I literally just did this last night playing the post game. Lol.
Oh, fuck.
You need to input the combo while your Nintendo DS is upside down and only on Thursdays.
Heroic. No, see, you have to input the code by closing your DS in the middle of it. It's like Phantom Hourglass. Oh boy, we're naturally getting a new noise. Oh. Yeah. I have responded to the call. Answer. Geo, I sense a new power coming on, Cancer.
You have to use the shield, and then maybe the command will work. Lol. Carcinization strikes again.
All this fucking noise. All this radiation. Him and Lan could have a good chat about this.
John, I spent, like, 2 hours getting wolf noise and you overwrite it with a meme crab.
Why not? Why not meme crab?
We have become crab, that's how much this is bugging you.
You know the theory of evolution, that everything becomes a crab eventually.
This dungeon is so bad it gave John cancer.
Oh god.
Nature demands we return to crab. Friendly reminder that John passed up a good noise for Libra, for the second time. I give up with him.
Might want to put some non-dimming aqua cards in your folder now. Oh, no time for that now. Really, I thought this was such a cool idea. I could not wait for this to come back. I was like, oh, this attacking with Omega thing seems really cool.
So
but
do
then
you think them turning Geo into a criminal in SF4 was to avoid giving him healthcare benefits following this?
This is just... I'm just exhausted, frankly, you guys. Like, I'm not feeling it. I am still in absolute shock that this is all they could come up with for the final dungeon of this entire franchise. Oh, whoops. Oh, I do have all the parts. Okay. Thought I was still missing one. More sad Kelvin time. Guys. Young. We're getting young everybody. Young Hope and Kelvin as well. So we can't get alternate portraits, but you can make these? So what does anyone know, like, what that cutscene is in Japanese? Like, he's explaining why explaining why you named him Geo. So his name is Hoshikawa, right? Hoshikawa Subaru.
Alright, Hope. Stop hogging the spotlight. It's Heartless' turn to have happy memories with your husband.
He's fat!
Is Switch dying again? They named Geo after their car. Oh, that's what's going on here, yeah. Oh, hey. Already, huh? I know. I'm aware. Let's murder children. Yes. This stupid fucking grin. I like his design, but the big goofy smile they give his 3D model is just, ooh.
Wait, John, you're going to lose because you didn't bring that stupid penguin to bounce off the walls.
That's still one of my favorite things that's happened with these dumb scripted fights. Guy got completely destroyed, and then the cutscene was like, oh no, Jack's too strong. Yeah, why not?
We want revenge for the destruction of Tastyville, capital of Yumland.
I am fucking trying, you guys. This is just not. This input is not happening. Oh no. Dear God, no, don't hit him with it. It's inhumane, Geo. It's too powerful. Thank you. Don't want to go to prison for war crimes. See, if that Wibbledy had a knife, I would have hit.
Get Wibbledied on with a knife.
In the fucking trash, where you fucking belong. Calm down, he's just unconscious inside the giant hell meteor that kills people who touch it. Hey, fucknuts, see you later.
We have officially tamed the edgy boy. Solo would be so proud, and then go full T-Sun mode on us.
T-Sun, huh? Thanks, text-to-speech. At least they're not wasting my time with another room. I appreciate that, I suppose. I see you've defeated a boss you've already beaten, but can you defeat a boss you've already beaten?
Get super space cancer, you dirt. Geo casually teabags the small edge while going up, turning him into a Houdini of the bitch. Made his form disappear. Ring ring, hello, Geo, it's Aaron. I heard that a friend of yours died, so I had to call and let you know.
I still gotta say, the whole, I do not have an issue with it, but at the same time, this Kelvin stuff does feel kind of forced because they were like halfway through writing this game, and then we're like, oh shit, this is probably the last one we're gonna get to make, so we gotta resolve this Geo's dad stuff. It feels a little, The little just bubble. Put those hands down, miss.
Wait, why did it take me this long to see the parallel between Kelvin and Lamb's grandpa?
Ah, fuck, she moved. Ah, I have to block the third one. I have realized too late. Boy, if you would have killed yourself, that would have been really funny. I probably should have equipped that card second, actually. Yep, more. I gotta be honest, I'm a little underwhelmed. I know it's because we have a bunch of broken shit at this point, but... I never imagined you'd kick my ass a second time, even though I didn't do anything to get any stronger. There's nothing left for you because you're purposefully blowing it up. This is so dumb. Also, Twitch is dying again. God fucking damn it. Tia should have trained for 5 months. Once again, John takes an L. Man, imagine if, like, you were a child who suffered horrific injustices and everyone you love was murdered, and then you decided, out of petty fucking spite, to try to kill everyone else, so every other kid in the world has to feel that. Couldn't be Attack on Titan. Hydrate. But at the end of the day, it's a story about hope. It's about hope, Tia. I'm just waiting for the YouTube comment essays that are going to get mad at me for how much I'm shitting on Attack on Titan and calling me stupid because I don't get it. Because I'm going to really enjoy those. Yeah, no shit. Thanks, Jack. Also, I'm a character. Did you forget about me? Okay. Sure. You cannot come out here at the last fucking minute of the last minute and pretend that these two were actual characters with, like, agency. Get out. Oh. How? How could you have possibly gotten here? They better explain it. You better not have just proto-manned your way in.
Oh yeah, remember the dangerous criminals they work with.
Shut up! Get
Because you edge.
Fuck off. They even had Omegasys ask. And he's like, I'm just so cool. I made it in myself. Well, whatever, I guess. They knew.
Deus Ex Machina.exe. John, it is with great pleasure that I let you know, your skills in not using the shield will be of use soon.
Yes.
Lol.
Yeah, no, you're not going to be doing that. No.
Is that on
I don't
par
want to
with
speak
I
to you
hit
anymore.
myself while I tried to repair myself?
Remember the genocide thing? Remember you were going to kill everybody? Vegeta, you are not. You're gonna need to sacrifice yourself a handful of times before I'm willing to accept this. Also, Nettles, thank you for the sub.
We can fix the problems you created, but we can't fix your story arc. Herder war bad. Cry me a river. Shut up and get adopted already, idiots.
Get adopted, loser. Yeah. Let's go. Let's see what we're dealing with. I have to change my folder, but... Oh, I don't know what we're dealing with first. Yeah, the game actually did force me to save there. I don't remember if any of the other games did that. I'm pretty sure they all just say, like, hey, this area looks pretty spooky, you should probably save. Star Force 2 did? Yeah, well, by the end of Star Force 2, I think I was, like, having an aneurysm, so... I probably forgot. You're also blue now. What's that about? Son, check out this orb. It's fucking sick, right?
He's fat!
I miss Bud. He could have stopped Meteor G. He would have just ate this big ball in front of us. Alright, so what's the boss? Like, we haven't built up, like, a monster or anything. So just King? But maybe he'll be kind of red? It's like at the end of Battle Network 5 where they're like, what's the boss?
Hey, check out this, so I'll be
the
high five.
embodiment of mean people. And it's just like a big Final Fantasy summon. I like Nebula Gray's design, but still it does not fit in this universe. It looks very out of place.
Geo, meet your third mom, the giant red
Why the
space
fuck
orb.
not? Yeah, just a dragon. fine, I guess. Gotta do something.
Last minute change of plans. If I can't control all the world's leaders, then I'm just gonna spray my jam everywhere. Fear the power of Smuckers. King creates a fursona and immediately starts talking about his paws.
He did.
Capcom really did predict everything.
He did immediately use paws instead of hands.
Crimson Dragon Diesel nuts on your face.
People you share a deep bond with. Your mom's there too. I heard she won't brother band with you, Gio. It's a little weird.
Call the Dovahkiin.
Dragon's Den, fittingly enough, with the sub. Thank you.
So speaking of Final Fantasy looking bosses.
Yeah, this boss is a really good example of the thing we were just talking about, where like, I don't know, the monster designs just don't feel
It's the Crimson Dragon
consistent.
Quick Summon Stardust Dragon.
Like this feels more like like I said, a lot of them feel like
Chat, be honest, is this just going to be Duo Part 3?
he does have a core. A lot of them just kind of feel like RPG enemies, and there's not a problem with that. But
Dad got vid by Space Dragon Mom the Third.
like, oh, what's the oh shit with the punch? But it's like, oh, what's the final boss? I don't know. It's a big dragon. We didn't build anything up. All right.
You're not my real third mom.
Oh my god, guys, the DS cannot handle this boss fight. Holy shit.
You can't just face tank your problems away, John.
Watch me. Next form. Next form. In the fucking trash, where you fucking belong. Okay, I know that. I know I have a lot of buffs from all the Japanese exclusive systems, but like I just face tanked the entire boss and barely took any damage. Like that was a little much.
So how does that stack up next la MU? And so, John proves chat wrong again and shows that, yes, face tanking does work out. Also, what's a shield, again?
Black Ace also recovers HP for cards, yeah. Oh, here we go. Apparently I got my ass kicked, sure. I think I had full health at the end of the boss fight, but alright.
Black Ace does not recover HP. That's the noise card that I
Do
set
any of
up.
you actually
The
know
card
anything
heals
about this
from
game?
Libra noise.
Like, obviously I don't know anything, but everyone is just contradicting everyone all the time. Maybe if these games had actual good tutorials that explained all this shit to you, this wouldn't be a problem. Instead of having 700 intricate systems that they don't even mention. I'm not blaming you guys, I'm blaming the way that this game deals with supplemental systems, and Battle Network was the same way. They kind of explain the extra stuff, but not really.
The only tutorial we need is the virus busting tutorial.
The closest you get is when you get an upgrade, you'll get a text dump in an email that you can read through that tells you some stuff. Like, oh boy, thanks. But please teach me the basics of the combat system 700 times. Hey, Ace. Did you come to save my game for me again? No, I actually... I haven't thought that the entire game, Ace.
Everyone raise your hands up and lend your energy to the spirit bow, I mean, to cheer on Geo. Mega Man. Thanks for beating the shit out of my would-be girlfriend. We never even held hands.
Oh shit, what? Yeah, fine. Anime power up, let's go. Alright, actual final boss time then? Yeah! Oh, shit, okay. 8,000 HP, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
And this is to go even further beyond. So I never
Once
figured
again,
to
John
finalize
takes
on
an
my
L.
first playthrough until after this fight. So what's about to happen was very exciting for me. Time to black case all over a dragon.
I'm prepared. Oh, that's not a consistent pattern, that's just, okay. He goes back and forth. Got it. Does whatever. No! Duo, please, don't throw your head at me. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I expected it to do.
P. Fucking fiction.
It took him so long to do a big dumb spectacle final boss thing.
Geo says, in the name of the corn, I'll punish you.
God, Battle Network could have really used something like that. Like, Battle Network should have had a moment like that at some point where you use hub style and you're just stupid OP. Like, let the narrative-based buffs be on my side for once instead of the boss. Geo, we did it. We murdered a man. We killed King with a black hole. We finally committed the final crime. Omegasis is so proud to be the Mega Man crime force.
And in Red Joker, you can just stand there and spam the Buster since you have super armor.
Yeah, I imagine would have powered up into Joker instead, which would be
Isn't
less
that just the life virus
fitting.
fight?
Is that just the life virus fight? I don't think the life virus is supposed to be a stupid joke fight that's super easy. I think it's just the problem with Battle Network 1's balancing. So wait, did Geo just kill his dad? I think we all know that's not happening.
Guess I have to change my name now. Why did good, Corn Cop?
Thank you, John used the shield. I hope you understood that shielding is okay, but
You
face
did it,
tanking
John.
is the real way
It's over, L.
to save the
you
day.
never have to play Mega Man again.
If only. Current poll, is Ace actually dead? Sure, I don't know why you know that. You are the Zachpedia, I guess.
John, is Ace actually dead? Boreal literally reacts to it with excitement. Lol.
I mean, that line, one, his brother band never severed. Two, he kind of just implied that he wasn't dead. He almost outright stated it during that cutscene. I can't believe Kelvin just doxed Geo in front of everyone. Oh, Chad, have you no heart? So this is just a more extreme version of the first game's ending.
Tots and pairs, but it actually works.
Tots and pairs, everyone. Tots and pairs. Damn. I guess so. Only 3 games. Rogue never got to stop being an edgy little bitch. Unfortunate. Hold on. Am I forgetting something? What am I looking at? What am I forgetting? What is this thing? This stream has been a nightmare for moderation. A purpose wave. Stop making shit up. I know it's a serious scene, but he's just kind of floating there. You didn't have to. Was I not supposed to, like, I could piece together what the conversation was from the little bits you gave me. I didn't need the whole thing, but thank you.
The prophecy has been fulfilled. The Corn has finished the Battle Network and Crime Force main stories. Congratulations. You have earned all my bits.
Thank you very much, Nettles.
You can't just face tank your problems away.
But I
John.
can!
Watch
Star
me.
Force proved me right! Star Force 3's ultimate gift to me. Letting me face tank the final boss.
He's fat!
No, Geo, wrong direction! He's a Rockman Shooting Star! 3 Black Ace for Nintendo DS! Well, there we go. So, I'll play stupid and pretend that Omega and Kelvin won't come back after the credits. But for right now, hey, I see you there in the corner. You emo little twat, get out of here. I do not forgive you. Oh, jeez.
The final miracle of Star Force 3 proving facetaking works.
It's beautiful. Well, jeez. What? I don't know what to say. So the story was, I think the story took a little too long to get going. I think overall the game is a little longer than it needs to be, as far as like the plot goes. Once the plot starts happening, like around the halfway point, I liked it. I think it takes a little too long to get there, though. I feel like they felt they needed to reestablish all the characters after Star Force 2 completely butchered all of them. So I sort of understand that. Hey! It's the guy who was definitely not dead, but now you need to explain to me where he was the whole time. And where they found him. Also, that's not a Mega Snack. Also, I don't forgive you either.
I'm bittersweet about the Mega Man RPG streams somewhat ending, but I had a lot of fun. Watching you play Mega Man for years is great. There's just one thing I need to do. Up it Al.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ,
I started using Twitch specifically so I could watch you experience BN6 for the first time. Keeping up with your humorous takes in Star Force was the most fun I've had in the years you spent playing them. These are the last of my bits. I may now quit Twitch. Thank you for the ride, KNI John.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Forte coming in with 20 gift subs. Holy bejesus, for the end of Mega Man Sad Force. And to this day, the end of Mega Man RPGs. This is the last one. This is as far as they went. No Battle Network, no Star Force after this, nothing. It's a shame. We've talked multiple times about...
That was such a sweet ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We have talked so many times about how the concept for Star Force 4 seemed really interesting, and it absolutely does. Unfortunately, I don't think it will ever be made. I can't imagine another Star Force game ever happening.
Again, the plot just feels incredibly stunted and heavily forced at the end, but the gameplay adjustments from the first two titles makes up for it, ironically, just like Battle Network 6 does.
Yeah, I feel they could have sacrificed, like, the first... a big chunk of the first part of the game, and stretched out the second part of the game instead. So it didn't feel like 7 million things happened at the last second. It felt like 50% of the plot happened in like the last 2 or 3 hours. It feels like they should have used their plot-telling powers a little more economically. But like as I was saying, I think it's possible
that
that
I just made totally didn't have any ulterior motives or anything. Seriously though, what a ride we had for years. Already looking forward to the video.
But like I said, I don't know. I don't know if they've ever spoken about this. I don't know if all this Kelvin stuff, like I don't know if that plot line was meant to wrap up here. I don't know if the original intention for this story was for that to wrap up, or it's like Battle Network 6, where Battle Network 6 kind of tacks on the ending for the franchise at the end of a completely unrelated story, you know? Post-credits time. Let's go. Yeah, it's like the reverse of Battle Network 6's story. With the first and second halves.
Guess I'll dump the last of my bits too. Pretty much anything sappy I had to actually say got said already, so I'll just say thanks for covering this dumb franchise I care too much about.
Thanks, John sure did use the shields. That means a lot coming from you, my biggest hater. Still on the roof because no Vista Point, though. Unfortunate that it fell into the ocean. I get pretty sad, Force. Shock and awe.
Also, you better get a Switch set up for your streams. I want a new 1000-year door stream the week it
In the
launches.
fucking trash! Where you fucking belong. Hit him. Hit him. Hit it. Come on, we have to go full circle. It has to hit him. Yes! Narrative completeness. Once again, John takes an L. Oh! Buddy hug sprites. Just two bros hugging it out.
Happy to see the Mega Man RPGs end forever, we promise.
We'll see. That Battle Network collection sold really well. I wouldn't say it's the end forever, but
in reality,
for now.
I will eagerly await your completion of the Kingdom Hearts series. Okay, these are my last bits for Mega Man.
Yeah, next week. They probably could have picked a different song other than the goofy music, but it's a nice scene regardless. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. If you stop and think about it.
That single sprite of those two hugging shows more care and love between two brothers than anything in most games we have seen on stream.
Yeah. If you really think about it, Omegasis was the real bro one. He was our real first bro.
Dad's back with the space milk.
Oh, Omegasis.
Dad's home. With cigarettes and milk for everyone. Yay.
Cigarettes and milk for dinner for everybody. Geo, invite your friends over for a big
And
bowl
now
of
we need
cigarettes
a sprite
and
mode
milk.
of Mega being replaced with Heartless.
Oh, look at that. How are we gonna explain this to Mr. Boreal?